Yes, top shaggers, good morning and hello. Welcome back to another video. This week you join me up in Scotland. I'm just outside the Cairngorms National Park and I'm in the woods, as you can see. And today, myself and my friend Swin, who I've travelled up with, are going to camp, or at least going to try and camp inside a pine cone. A giant pine cone. It's not actually a pine cone, but it's got pinecone in the name, and it resembles a pinecone. So just out on a little recce. Swin's just up ahead. I'll introduce you to him in a little bit, and we're going to be spending 4 days or so just travelling around the Cairngorms and seeing what's about. I'm going to camp out each night, maybe get a bothy in there, hopefully camp by some water, who knows. Let's go. It's so cool, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Home for the night.
Yeah.
Just gonna camp directly under it, aren't we, dude?
Yeah. Maybe top. I don't know, or stretch it from there so we can set the wind off perhaps, I don't know. Photoshop out the motorway, that'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, Severus is having a look as well.
What do you think, Sevy? What do you think of the view, eh, bud?
What a spot, man. Our own balcony, like a castle, for the morning as well, for brews and brekkie. Yeah! Oh, Swinny boy, Swinny boy,
Top
Swinny.
of the world.
At Pinecone Point.
Wigged up again.
Just brought all the kit up now, up the steep hill. How long do you reckon it took us, Swin?
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
On the dot.
I haven't pushed myself like that for a while, man. I'm just covering up the sweat.
It was hot, wasn't it?
Tell ya.
Oh, we did it. We come up faster with the kit than we did when we come for the recce.
I think it's because we knew after we'd wrecked it, it's going to be a bit of a push. We just got our head down, like, you know.
Yeah.
And go up the hill.
Well,
what we're rewarded with. It's a bit misty, but
it is. Supposed to rain during the night, isn't it? Heavy rain tonight.
yeah, lashing it down all throughout the hours. But we're going to be good, man.
So that's where the camp is. There's not a lot of great dead wood around this forest, except down there. Here we are. Right, that tree over there looks good. We've got a tarp over the entrance now, which will be good for a wind block, won't it, lad?
I would think so, absolutely.
Sausages for tea. What else is in there, Swin?
We've got some potato rosti with Emmental cheese and some kind of groovy Parma ham.
Ooh.
The sausages have got cracked black pepper in them. And we are working for our supper tonight, my man. Have to feed this damp wood into the fire, and we're going to do
Yeah, it's not the best, but
no.
we're feeding it in small and it's keeping the pan happy, keeping up to temperature.
And our four-legged friend is eyeing the sausages with
Yes.
great interest. This is Severus, everybody. Yes, named after that Severus, but what else you want from a man's best friend? So you call the dog Severus, don't you? That's my reasoning, and that's all I need to say.
Good morning. Mission success. Pinecone successfully camped in. Done. I've been trying out a new mat that I got from Bellows Ben, my good pal, who didn't want it anymore. He's given me his Thermarest Trail. So I felt like camping royalty last night, sleeping on that. I was sound as a pound. I was so toasty. It did rain during the night, but obviously we've got the roof on the pinecone, which helped us a lot. It did have some holes in, so the floor did get a bit wet, and we're on a decline, but the water didn't come as far as us. So yeah, all is well. I woke up this morning to see Severus's head just poking outside of Swin's bivvy bag. Gonna have a bit of a slow morning, pack up, and then head the 20 minutes back to the van, and then carry on the adventure. There he is, the Swinster. The morning after the night before. How'd you sleep, brother?
Like to say well, but 'cause I had him in the bivvy bag next to me, it was a little bit cramped, man.
Good boy. Did you sleep well, mate? Yeah.
Oh, he was toasty while he was.
And what a view to wake up to. Look at the weather, it's on point. Place is looking mint. Only downside was probably the road noise, but it was quiet in the evening, was it? It wasn't too bad last night. But yeah, it's picked up a little bit this morning, but still, I slept down here. No, left there. Can't see where the fire's been. That's where Swin was, down there with Sevy boy. Walking back to the van, we're going to get a brew on bacon butty, and I'm going to stop off on the way and clean out my billy can in the river down there as well. Just smashing a brew and turning our kit around, getting ourselves squared away, and we're going to head up into the Cairngorms, and we're going to try and camp in a Bothy tonight on the Balmoral estate. That's the plan. I've just changed my socks, changed my t-shirt and changed my pants, nice and fresh for the journey forward. Okay, we have landed in Balmoral and we're leaving the van here. We found a little spot to leave it for the night. And this Bothy, the Royal Bothy, it looks mint. There's like bunk beds in there and stuff. A log store, which is supposed to be stocked. Running water, a toilet. It's got it all. Absolutely buzzing to be up in Scotland. It's been years since I've been up here, and even longer since I've been up here exploring. Sun's blinding me through that windscreen. Ah, kit prep, baby. The hike should take us about an hour, I think. About an hour and 2 minutes it says on the GPS. And they're off.
Thanks to me, brother.
Yeah?
You're 2 ahead of me.
2 ahead?
Well, you've had road news, man. I've been driving.
Yes.
Hazy, baby.
Go on, lad. Get it down, ya. Rock and roll. Couple of red kites circling overhead. Thank you, Squire.
Kissing girl.
And we're on camera.
Say hello to the man.
But guess what, mate? So are you. Ha ha ha. Long incline. This is like that escalator on Gladiators. You know, the one where it's going backwards and you've got to get to the top of the incline.
He's standing here, bushcraft. Ready. And my first whistle, you will go.
you've got a lot of all got boiled in the bag, but then potatoes start sizzling. Like the Bisto kids.
I think I might just have to go sit in the tent. I'll be too sad.
Beef burrito.
Okay.
It's too spicy for me. And I like spicy food, I just don't like jalapeno spicy.
Princess Anna? No, it's Princess Royals, but I thought that was Anna. So to get to her, where are we now?
Quickest route into the woodland.
It's total ascent 345, total descent 500.
Dave.
Nice to meet
Craig, nice to meet you, man. And you're one of the instructors on the course?
Yes, yeah,
Wicked.
well they just come up, so these guys are all from Cranwell.
Yeah,
So they come up to us, so we're based in Grantown. So they come up to us for a week and we do some stuff with them here, so yeah, it's cool. It's all good.
Wicked, mate.
It's all good.
Sharing the Bothy, let's go. There's the stove. There's saws on the wall to use, there's candle holders, old iron ones, big stag on the wall, and the students of this course are planning their route for tomorrow over the table. Bunk beds in here, absolute luxury. You still need a mat. Obviously I've got the thermarest. Swin and I are taking this bunk bed for the evening. Nice and warm in here with the stove going. Big wood shed out the back, so plenty of wood to burn.
And then we just
turn wrong and go down the track.
No, I might just text my mum.
It's not great.
Mules could smell this. Whoa, someone's snoring already?
That's your dog.
Oh, there you go.
Sevy's in bed fast asleep.
Snoring, man. Oh, that's some Bisto shit, that is.
Got the troops asleep. Going to sleep. Chowing down. That's the last of the red wine. Cheers. Good morning, team. You join us in the morning at the Royal Bothy. Couldn't really say a lot to you lot last night because we had a whole room full of officer cadets, trainees on a course, weren't they, Swin?
Oh, absolutely. We're very much on a course.
Spiffing.
Others' mother was a dick.
Others' mother.
Others' mother was a dick.
This Bothy is pretty royal, to be honest. We've got flipping 3 bunk beds over this side.
Another one over here.
Another one over there. 2 tables, bench, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs. Gravy. With ton and groove pine. It's like a Swedish cabin up in the mountains somewhere. Nice big stove in the corner there. Sevy's just having his brekkie.
And Swin's got the fire on already this morning.
There you go. I snored all night, so Swin didn't sleep. Sorry, mate. Let's get some water on for a brewski. I had a great sleep. A really, really good sleep. And I woke up this morning about 5, 6 o'clock to the room getting up to carry on their nav. It was one of their final exercises or something. They were doing a bit of navving. So yeah, we had a good gas with them last night. They're all really friendly people. Good bunch. A big woodshed out the back. They've got loads of these slabs, these big wide pieces. But they need splitting down, obviously. Don't have any other buffies of 3 saws on the wall. Well, this might have to be the last Bothy for a while, because how am I going to beat this? With all the facilities, the Royal Bothy with its toilet, its tap, its beds, It's a nice size burner with a stream flowing next to it. I mean, everything else after this is just going to be like 1 stars, isn't it? Nah, nice though. And the stove is an S, a big beast. Simple one to use. One big tray in there. Can fit some chunky bits of wood in there. Stove reviews, mate. That's what we do now.
That's what we do, is it?
We review Bothy stoves.
Is it the latest hot review then?
Latest hot review. Chunky flue. Nice big metal plate. Bosh. Proper beastie. Bothy's in a really good location. You can just see it's down in the middle of that copse there. So it's got a bit of protection from the wind. And this building next door, which is all locked up. The windows are covered from the inside. I'm guessing this is where the royal family come, because apparently they come up here for picnics in the summer. Blankets, all their picnic mats, waxed cotton with tartan on the other side, you know how it is. All the silverware, the wine glasses. And what a great spot. Imagine having this estate. Imagine all this was yours. This is how big the estate is. Imagine having all that land.
Yes, brother!
How are the lads?
Why the lads? I've just been reading through the Bothy guest book.
Any good entries?
Dude, some family spent New Year's Eve in here.
Really?
Someone spent Christmas Day and it was snowing outside, they came in here, so we stopped here New Year's Eve night. This has got, you know, it says in here, please use logbook responsibly. Record dates of arrival and departure, details of your walk to and from the Bothy, weather information, name, where from, an organisation, number of your party. Such information is of value for the records of the MBA. If there's a problem, report it, just let us know. This is my first Bothy.
Popped your Bothy cherry.
Pop my Bothy cherry with Craig here. That's all we've got to say. I've been camping for years. I like being outdoors and wild camping and so on. It's my first Bothy, and wow, I don't think I'm going to beat this. Epic.
And if you're interested to know how Swin and I know each other,
Wow.
it was through my channel, man. It was through a community camp.
Yeah.
Through the Scarborough community camp, the first one.
Yeah,
second one.
The first one I went to.
The second Scarborough
June.
community camp. Last one, yeah. So the
that's
second Scarborough community camp, Swin rocks up in his epic caddy van, which we're in this week.
Yeah.
And friendships are formed, beers were drunk.
Yeah.
Here we are, and we were just saying yesterday, it's funny, like, there's people I've been friends with for like 10 years that I wouldn't be in Scotland with for 5 days, so it's just funny how the community and the whole network inside of it can bring people together.
This is it, and as you know, I've got a theory on this. And the theory is that dudes, dudettes, wherever you're from, whatever you're doing, whatever your walk of life is, whatever happens, your vibe will attract your tribe at some point.
That's the
You might
saying.
be 45, you might be 25, but trust in your vibe, man. Don't listen to negative energy. The people that want to be around you, they'll gravitate to you. And you'll find people, you know, like Craig and I have found each other just as friends. Bit of history with ex-military stuff, which obviously helps with the bonding, but ultimately your vibe attracts your tribe. There's always a group of people out there, there's a niche for you. Just get out there, enjoy it, man, knock on some doors.
Yes, man. This is why I'm friends with this dude. Inspirational quotes from Swin.
Inspirational
Let's go. I couldn't find anything else to bring. I've got no more big leather patches left. But if you want an East Anglian bushcraft leather keyring, I'm going to leave it in this Bothy in case any of you come and stay here. You can find it. I'm just trying to find a place to hide it first, because I want it to be one of you lot that gets it, not just a random camper. Because they'd be like, what the hell is this random EA thing?
I reckon, right.
Behind the stag photo.
So if you rest it on that lip there, just under the stag photo. There we go.
There you go.
Look at that.
Behind the stag photo.
Behind the stag photo. Come up here, find that, let Craig know.
Yeah, send me an email if you do. Send me a picture of it. That'd be awesome. I'll get you on the channel. Right, cheers for having us. See ya.
Thank you, Bothy.
Come on then, Sophie.
The find of the EAB.
Oh yeah, I hope someone does come and get that.
Yeah, man.
Ugh. I'm stuck. Ugh. Freedom! And yesterday, the Bothy was about another 30 minutes from where we thought it was. because it turned out what we thought was the Bothy was just an open-faced shed. So don't be fooled. We were just saying how I was just saying how I've not had one midgie bite yet, and I've barely seen any. And it's funny because I honestly do. Once I said that I did see one, and now you've seen one.
There's a flock of them there.
That's
Thinking all week I've been thinking name midges and not saying a word, and then you say it and we run into them, man.
Oh, game over now. Game over. Oh well, at least we'll get eaten alive to this mint view.
What's nice than dinner with a view, eh? I'm being at dinner.
We just got passed by a roving patrol vehicle as well, didn't we? CCTV on the top.
Proper moody.
Give us a wave, didn't smile. We were going to ask him for a lift. We're going to go up and find Prince Albert's cairn. We knew it was here, and we planned to go to it on the way back, so let's follow the track and go find it.
Party on, mate.
Party on, Garth. That is sick, man. It's bigger than I thought, you know. Yes, mate. Prince Albert's cairn. Absolutely epic. It's a hell of a lot of stone. Here's the plaque up here. To the beloved memory of Albert, the great and good Prince Consort, erected by his broken-hearted widow Victoria, 21st of August, 1862. And I've wanted to tick off coming here for so long, so it feels really good to be able to do that. And a nice decline walk through the trees to get back down. I think we're only about half an hour's walk from the van now. So we'll be turning our kit around there, moving on, and I'm going to tell you where we're heading a bit later, but it's a special time. Swin was just saying he heard scratching in the corner of the Bothy last night.
Right, this man last night had a nice drink of red wine last night. We were tired, we were well fed. I mean, didn't that scram look beautiful? We were well fed, and he had the top bunk. I'm laying there, and he fell asleep first. And all I could hear was this raucous noise, snoring. I got next to no sleep. But at some point this morning, I heard this really sharp scratching, clabbering and all that. I'm like, this is a bit strange. Then this morning when I woke up, eventually, I looked up and somebody graffitied demon under his bed space.
What's this little Petrie happen to have stumbled across?
See this when you come outdoors, folks? This is what you find.
This is what you find.
Wow.
That's a nice little addition to the trip.
That's a Brucey bonus, is that one? Hello.
What we got? Sign?
Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice married to His Royal Highness Prince Henry Maurice of Battenberg, 23rd July 1885.
Well, there you have it.
There we go then. Beatrice.
Didn't see that on the crown, did you? Native Pine Woods Regeneration Scheme. Keep the gate closed. And that was a bit of a loop because we've come out at the bottom and there's that shed with the cameras on it that we walked up past yesterday. So it's just to the road here, turn right, up the road, back to the van. There you go, some of the buildings on the Balmoral estate then. Little cottage.
Apologies if I offended anybody.
You offending someone?
Me?
What?
Never.
Nah. And this one was meant to be because it's called New Little Craig Cottage. So I'll see you later, Swin. It's been a nice trip, mate.
Nice one, dude.
I'm going home. Catch you later. Beautiful.
Pops up, late model, long wheelbase, 2.5 TDI.
Nice bit of kit, mate. Nice bit of kit. We've made it. Right then, the main mission is to go and find Sherwood quick quiver. If you've been watching my channel for a couple of years, you might remember him. He's a carved out wooden gnome called Sherwood, and I left him in Sherwood Forest for someone to go and find, and he's been camping all over the UK since then, up in Scotland, and someone's hidden him for me in this wood block. This is the big rescue, so we're going to have to hot foot it through the woods and hopefully we can find him. Oh, this is exciting. I think we're close. And there he is. He was still there. He's safe and sound. Welcome back, Sherwood lad. You need a wash, my dude. I can't wait to hear about all your adventures, brother. Yes, back in the game. Come on. And there's a beer here as well. And the Ridge Pale Ale. Nice one, mate. Cheers for hiding him, Charlie. Good to get him back. And this is where we've ended up. Under an A-frame 3x3 at the side of a loch. But also right next to the footpath as well. Swin is in the van with the dog. Obviously we've got a long day tomorrow, we've got a long drive, so he wants to get a good night's kip, and I really wanted to camp by some water, so he's in the car park and I'm out here. And it is raining, but I'm loving the sound of it. We're under here, nice and dry, plenty of layers to keep warm, sleeping bag, bivvy bag, and I've got my merino wool blanket as well, which is always nice. I'm in bed by the loch. It's only about 8 o'clock and I've got no chat in me. Honestly, I'm hanging, man. Must be all the fizz this week. Not used to it anymore. So I'm just chilling here, eating my Snickers, and then I'll be off to bed. Good night. Good morning from the A-frame. Still drizzling a little bit, but I did sleep pretty well, to be honest. I'm on a slight decline though, so I did slide down a little bit in the night. I did have to reshuffle a couple of times. I'm on the second thermarest mat that's failed on me. That all went weird in the middle and like popped up in the middle when we were in the Bothy. So I didn't have that inflated at all. I was just straight on my one Tigris ground mat. And then yeah, I just had my sleeping bag, bivvy bag. But this is the view from bed. Misty morning, as I say, drizzling a little bit. Swin's just come down with Severus, just make sure I'm awake, because I think we're going to be on the road in about 20-30 minutes. I'm just going to pack down quickly, get back to the van, smash a brew quick, and we'll be on the road, I think. Right then, in my last video, I said that I had another giveaway to do in this video. Now, I've got to talk about the product in order to give it away to one of you guys. I'm not greedy. I don't need it, I'm sorted for that sort of kit, so I'd rather pass it on to someone that's going to get some use out of it, someone that's going to appreciate it. So yeah, let's get stuck into it. So, this is the Anker SolixC C1000 fast charging portable power station. So it's a great bit of kit if you do multi-day road trips, or you're going away camping with a family, or I use it for charging camera batteries, head torches, speakers, all of that sort of stuff. Or if you live in a van, or you spend a lot of time in a van away from home and you haven't got a full power system, a great alternative. Or if you get a power cut at home, you've got plenty of power there you'll be able to use. You've got an output of up to 1,800 watts, and you've got surge pad protection up to 2,400 watts, with a reset button on the side should it trip. Inside the box, you get the kettle lead, the AC charging cable. You also get another cable to hook up to solar panels, because this can be charged from the wall or from solar panels as well, which is pretty cool. You can link them up, and I think you get a maximum of 600 watts input through charging by solar, and up to 1,000 if you're charging it from the wall. On here you've got 4 AC sockets, 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-A sockets. So let me give you a few examples while we're on the move. If you plug your phone in, you can charge it up to 92 times. If you've got a car fridge, you can run it for up to 33 hours, an hour for an electric grill, 18 hours for an air pump, 21 charges for a drone battery, 60 hours for a camping light. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and you get a 10-year or 50,000 hours use out of it. It weighs just over 12 kilos. Now that might sound like a lot, but for the amount of power output you get in this, compared to the size and weight, against a lot of the other power generators, it's actually not that bad. I like the modern, sleek design. It's got 2 handles there to make carrying it a little bit easier. Two-tone grey, which is very modern and sleek. I've been using this for 3 days so far, and I've been charging my phone, my head torch, and I charged half a camera battery as well, and I've still got 94% juice left inside it. So for that quick 58-minute full charge, you go into the app and then set it to ultra fast charging. Now it's got an AC bypass as well, so once it's full, it will stop charging. And if for some mad reason that's not enough power for you, or you're going to be away for an extended period of time and you're not going to be able to charge it, you can link another battery which plugs in at the side here, it sits on top, and it doubles your output to up to 2,000 watts. I've got another smaller power bank by Anker. I've had this thing for years, and what I like to do on multi-day trips, if I'm in the car in Wales or the Peak District or whatever, I leave the power bank in the car to charge my smaller power bank to then take camping. So you wild campers out there, it's handy for charging your smaller power banks as well. Both of your USB-A sockets are 24 watts output, and your USB-C sockets, there's a 30 watt output socket and a 100 watt socket. It's got a light on there, which is pretty handy in the evening. It's got 3 stages of brightness as well. I'm not going to try and prove it, but apparently it's drop proof as well. The case has been made so that if you do drop it on the floor, it's not going to break. So all in all then, a decent bit of kit. So big thank you to Anker for firing it over. Legends. So if you are interested in winning it, all you've got to do is leave me a comment saying power generator, and I'll put it through one of them auto generator things that will just pull a name up for me. And if you're feeling really friendly, you could chuck me a sub at the same time.